station.
Happy Monday. Meteorologist Ross Hall here for Anthony Farnell. I'll be here the whole week, and we're certainly starting off with some heat this week. You can see some cumulus clouds bubbling up in the atmosphere on a harbor cam, but not expecting widespread showers and thunderstorms today. The bigger story, the heat. And you can see that heat warning stretching from Durham all the way through downtown Toronto, west end of the GTA, Burlington, through Hamilton and St. Catharines. Temperatures today and tomorrow will be reaching near 30 degrees. Those overnight lows, or at least the overnight low tonight, will be around 20, so not much of a cool down, and the humidex will be between 35 and 38. So make sure you stay well hydrated, out of any direct sun, and get close to the water if you can, and try to get into some AC if you can as well. Temperatures already rising to the high 20s out there. When you factor in the humidex, we're already approaching the mid-30s. It's when it gets 35 or higher that it starts to become particularly uncomfortable outside. The body's cooling mechanism doesn't work as efficiently, and you can see winds are variable at the moment. Overall, a southerly flow, and the visible satellite imagery showing a bit of cloud cover out there. As we take a look at temperatures today and what to expect, we are going to experience temperatures in the high 20s to low 30s as daytime highs through to Montreal as well. It will be warm and humid. Coming up, I'll let you know when we'll see some cooler weather and the latest on Beryl and how some moisture from that storm could actually bring us some steady rain midweek. Those details coming up.
Police have revealed how a family of 4 died in Harrow, Ontario. On June 20th, Essex County OPP performed a wellness check at the family's home, about 45 minutes south of Windsor. 41-year-old Carly Stannard Walsh and her 2 children, 13-year-old.
Well, hot and humid weather, certainly the story around southern Ontario, Toronto, Peterborough, Montreal. Heat warnings, they differ between areas. That's why we've got the heat warning in place for the Golden Horseshoe. It's still going to be hot and humid around Peterborough and Montreal, but not quite making the criteria according to Environment Canada. And one of those criteria is temperatures near 30, and we are going to experience that around the GTA, most areas today. And through the overnight, temperatures will stay in the low 20s, so not much relief through the overnight tonight. As we look at temperatures across the country, heat across the west, where there are heat warnings as well. And looking at a wider perspective here of our satellite radar, we've got a ridge, a heat dome building in the west. We've got a ridge of high pressure over the southeast U.S. That is driving in the warmth, and we are also tracking Beryl, now a tropical storm. It made landfall as a Category 1 hurricane along the Texas coast. It's still a relatively strong storm. You can still see an eye on this storm as they move inland, and they're not gaining the power from the waters, or that intensity that they can gain from the warm water. This storm will weaken, but still tropical storm force winds and flooding rains around Houston and heading north and east into Texas. Now, the storm is going to weaken. It's going to become more of a tropical depression. Remnants of the storm will start to push in towards Ontario and southern Ontario and southwestern Quebec on Wednesday. Could be some heavy rain with that. Let's look at your forecast, though. In the shorter term, you can see scattered showers and thunderstorms possible through the day on Tuesday. Not everyone will see those storms. And then into Wednesday, you can see those soaking rains. Wednesday morning, southwestern Ontario, pushing east towards Montreal. Locally could be 30, 40, even 50 millimeters with this. So we're going to keep an eye on that. That rain will certainly cool things down by Wednesday, 23 degrees. Thursday, 24 degrees with the chances of showers and thunderstorms. We look to dry out Friday, Saturday. For Montreal, that wet weather on Wednesday, Thursday. Cools things down, then temperatures rise back up by the weekend. And that's a look at your forecast.
Okay, thanks so much, Ross, and thank you.
Turn in the forecast over the next few days, as Hurricane Beryl might have something to do with it. Let's head over to Bill Hall for a first look at our local forecast. Hi, Bill.
Hi, Megan. Yeah, it wasn't a bad weekend. That small chance of showers early Saturday morning. It started Friday night, got out of the way, and things shaped up nicely. And today, and the next couple days, really kind of meh. You know, it's not picture perfect. We do have a bit of cloud or cloudy periods and a small chance of showers. But by midweek, things are going to change. We're going to get a real good soaking. Could last for a couple days for some of us. For now, though, it's just a 40% chance of showers tomorrow with an increase in cloud. And those temperatures, yeah, it's going to feel a lot warmer than the actual temperature as we get up to that 28 tomorrow. It's going to feel about 8 or 9 degrees warmer than that. Yes, humidex value values. That moisture out of the south is climbing, and it's really going to climb as we see remnants of Hurricane Beryl reaching us by Wednesday. We could have rain heavy at times for a couple days, and we'll take a look at that tropical storm track in just a few minutes with your full forecast.
First Weather is brought to you by Aubin Windows and Doors. For premium products, award-winning service, and professional installations, visit aubin.com.
Not much going on right now, but that'll change by midweek as we roll into remnants of Hurricane Beryl. Not really a hurricane anymore. It's losing strength. It's made landfall 3 times now. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. But clear skies tonight, muggy conditions. You may get a few clouds, but not very many. Mostly cloudy tomorrow. We're going to see an increase in cloud, and we will get that chance of showers at about 30 to 40% across the region. So, I mean, not a big deal. Nothing compared to what's going to happen over Wednesday and Thursday. Heavy rainfall and serious amounts, too. We could see rain falling at a rate of about 20 to 30 millimeters in less than an hour. At some point, not all day long, but at some point, it could get that intense as we see remnants of Hurricane Beryl as it drops down to post-tropical and heads through the Great Lakes Basin. We'll get to that shortly. 25 in Kingston for a high today, feeling about 8 degrees warmer than that. A 24 in Brockville, near 30 in Smiths Falls and Ottawa, 27 in Belleville, a 30 for Peterborough. And Oshawa, they got a little glitch going on there. I think their weather station is sort of dropped out for the time being, and nearly 30 degrees in Toronto today. We're sitting in that 25 now, feeling like a 33, and just a mix of sun and cloud. Not a bad afternoon. On the muggy side there, that humidity is a little high. No precipitation today, and we've lost 4 minutes of daylight since this time on Friday. That's right. We're on the other side of that solstice now, and so as we approach fall, those days get shorter and shorter. So we do have this small depression heading northeast. Its warm front is helping to maintain that sort of muggy surface temperature and humidity level. This will continue to track out of the way. A little bit of troughing, bringing you some cloud coverage over the next 24 hours or so. So cloudy with sunny periods, an increase in cloud through the afternoon tomorrow, just ahead of the real soaking that we're going to get. We do have Hurricane Beryl. It made landfall 3 times. The first time was Canada Day, or the second time, I should say, with Canada Day, and then the second time, or the third time today as it hit Texas early this morning. And immediately as it made landfall, it was Category 4, and that's the earliest in hurricane season that a Category 4 has made landfall. It is now down to a depression, a post-tropical depression. As it reaches the lower Great Lakes, it will become just a regular low-pressure system and bring us all kinds of rain. Yes, rain heavy at times. We're looking a little bit of cloud right now. That cloud increases tomorrow. That chance of showers is there, more so for cottage country, but we're still hanging on to about a 30-40% through the day tomorrow. It's Wednesday afternoon that we really see that cloud thicken up and the showers start to roll in, and through the evening it gets really, really strong. And there's that heavier rain that you'll probably see through Wednesday afternoon. It sort of slows down at times, but right in through Thursday, you'll probably see that probability of showers. Here's Beryl now, a post-tropical storm, reducing to a 45-kilometer-per-hour sustained winds. As it continues to track towards us, it drops down once it reaches southern Ontario down to 35-kilometer-per-hour sustained winds. So the winds won't be a big issue, but it's carrying a lot of moisture. We could see all kinds of rain through the region. Yeah, very, very wet Wednesday, especially from afternoon to evening Wednesday. And then it starts to slow down, but still hanging on to a good probability in Belleville at 40% on Thursday. So enjoy that bit of sunshine you get tomorrow. That cloud increasing tomorrow, Belleville, with a 40% chance of showers. And Wednesday, yes, rain could be heavy at times. Special weather statements for the entire region as we see the possibility of in excess of 50 millimeters of rain. Brockville, a high of 29 tomorrow, a mix of sun and cloud, a 30% chance of showers. We see lots of rain, heavy at times Wednesday. Thursday, still hanging on to a good 40% chance of showers. And Smiths Falls up to 30 degrees, a mix of sun and cloud tomorrow, and a 30% chance of showers. Rain for Wednesday, heavy at times through the evening and overnight. Thursday, a high 24 and a 70% chance of showers. Kingston, your forecast up to 28 tomorrow, an increase mostly cloud. We have that 40% chance of showers through the day. Wednesday, rain heavy at times, risk of thunderstorms thanks to the remnants of Beryl. Thursday, that probability of showers still continuing. Hope to see the cloud thinning out at times through the afternoon. And then what a beautiful Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Teeing up the weekend with a high of 26 and a mix of sun and cloud. A mix of sun and cloud over the weekend with highs of 27 both Saturday and Sunday. And back up to a 28 on Monday as we see the chance of showers returning. Now your weather wallpaper. Big stretch. John Wansowitz of Kingston sends in a few photos of this robin that this couple keeps nesting in their yard every season, and he says it's become this ritual that the robin does a little dance after they've settled in, laid the eggs, and they're all set. And so here's a couple poses for you. Compliments of John and the Robin family. Scott, that's awesome. Thanks a lot, John, for sharing your photos. If you've got pictures, share them with us at submissions@ckwstv.com.
Wow, that bird has some moves.
Yes, definitely.
And that rain, Bill, like you said, we could see up to 50 millimeters of rain, and I think we need it, really.
Yeah, it would be nice to see some rain. When it comes down that fast and heavy, though, it really doesn't help us much. For one, it erodes the soil and it rushes right into the drains right away. Mm-hmm. It's that slow, steady rain that the ground's able to absorb and appreciate. So who knows what's going to come, but it could be over 50 millimeters. And we could see, in that peak rainfall period, it could be coming down at 20 to 30 millimeters in less than an hour.
Wow. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens, and we'll catch you back here for your long-range forecast. Mike, well, Bill is back. What can we expect for our long-range forecast?
Well, it looks like things could get a little wet, to say the least, over Wednesday and Thursday as remnants of Hurricane Beryl reach us by then. Just a low-pressure system, but carrying a lot of moisture. Just a small chance of showers tomorrow. We are looking at a little bit of a sunny stretch from Friday to Sunday. That chance of showers and risk of thunderstorms reintroduces itself over Monday of next week. Tuesday, the chance of showers still, and then back into some sunshine over Wednesday and Thursday, and all those temperatures in the seasonal range. A little warm tomorrow and as high as 27 Sunday and Monday of next week, but I would call that fairly seasonal.
Okay. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Fairly calm conditions, low probability of showers for now. Wait till the remnants of Hurricane Beryl get to us by midweek. We'll talk about that in just a moment. 25 for a high in Kingston today. You want to bet it felt about 8 degrees warmer than that. 24 in Brockville, near 30 in Smith Falls and Ottawa. Belleville at 27, 30 in Peterborough. Oshawa, for some reason, their weather station jumped right off the map. We don't have that for you today. But in Toronto, a 29 today. We're seeing temperatures slip a bit, but not much. It's down to 19 on the muggy side, feeling still about 7 or 8 degrees warmer than that. And very few clouds, partly cloudy conditions to mostly clear at times. Tomorrow, a high of 28 and feeling about 8 to 9 degrees warmer than that. We do have about a 40% chance of showers, some sunny periods, but it's going to get a whole lot more wet in this region as we see remnants of Beryl heading our way. I'll have details on that in just a moment.
This portion of the news to you by your locally owned Midas of Eastern Ontario, with lifetime guarantees on brakes, shocks, struts, exhaust, and now on tires. Come and experience the Midas difference.
Haven Home
Ckws News at 11.
Not much going on right now compared to what's yet to come Wednesday. We've got remnants of Beryl on the way, but for now, there's a low in the north sweeping through with a warm front. That's what's bringing in that moisture, keeping humidity high, giving us those humidex values, a little bit of troughing out of the north, bringing some cloudy periods to mostly cloudy conditions at times, and about a 30 to 40% chance of showers. Kind of meh, not really, very great, but not really very bad either. High pressure trying to clear things up, but that high is going to die very quickly as we see what used to be a Category 5 hurricane when it was out in the Atlantic, Beryl, now making its way inland when it made landfall for the third time in Texas, July 5th. it was bringing in winds, over 100 kilometers per hour. They dropped quickly to a post-tropical storm, and by the time it reaches us, it'll have sustained winds of about 35 kilometers per hour. Not very strong winds. However, lots of moisture. We're going to be seeing rain, heavy at times. You could see 30 to 40 millimeters of rain within 1 hour period. Belleville, a high 29 tomorrow, increasing cloud on that chance of showers. That 29 is going to feel a whole lot warmer. Everybody looking at temperatures, Humidex values 8 degrees higher than the temperature. Wednesday, high 23, rain, heavy at times. Thursday, a high 23, mostly cloudy. Still a 40% chance of showers on the tail end of those remnants. Brockville, high 29 tomorrow, mix of sun and cloud and a chance of showers. That probability, everybody getting wet. Wednesday with a high 23, rain heavy at times. Thursday, more showers as Barrow moves out. Smiths Falls, a high 30 tomorrow, feeling like a 39. You're looking at chance of showers in a small way, but lots of rain Wednesday. Come Thursday, up to 24 degrees and still a good chance of showers and light rain. Kingston, your forecast, a high of 28 tomorrow, an increase in cloud, about a 40% chance of showers. Wednesday, up to 23, showers and thunderstorms, some heavy rain thanks to those remnants of Beryl. Then we see a smaller probability Thursday, then a sunny streak as temperatures are in the seasonal range right through the weekend of next week. We see that chance of showers probably reaching as we start the work week on Monday, a high of 20.